Welcome in, everyone, to the inaugural game of the Central Florida Crusaders. My name is Austin David, here with men's player BTLO John Jock. Apologies for getting underway a little bit late, having technical difficulties, as things do happen in the very first game of existence for this team. And it's early days here for the Crusaders, but yeah, very exciting times here in Orlando.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. The weather is exciting, and especially being here and just watching the beginning of a new thing is very exciting. So I can't wait to see what the women's team can bring to the table. Hopefully they can get the W today, and then we can move on.
Well, they're starting off playing the best team, arguably, in the NISL, the Memphis Americans, who are champions from last year. They have the goalkeeper of the year, one of the best attackers as well. And starting off, a lot of defending here from the Crusaders as Olivia Gonzalez trying to get it forward, and it's intercepted. And Corey Adamson, the head coach of the Crusaders, is a block by Michelle Mello. Bit of an awkward one. Sobel trying to get to it, knocked out of play. Back to the Crusaders now. Actually looked like they gave the tip, so it'll be a corner kick essentially for the Americans at the edge of the area. Too close for the Crusaders. Michelle Mello coming up with a big save. Central Florida just trying to get out of their own half. They haven't been able to so far. Here's Grace Raji now. Finally getting out to Laura Muglaner. Now it's Yvonne Hayes on the counter, just missing on the edge. And it goes out of play. So one quick attack here from the Crusaders and almost score the first goal of the game. And instead it'll be a free kick coming for Central Florida. And all the way back to Michelle Mello. Almost run out of bounds as a fact. Mello plays it forward. It's going to be intercepted. Taken, an easy save for Michelle Mello, who just came back from a trial out in Costa Rica. So she is fresh off that trial and immediately almost gives it away, and it goes out of play. A lot of miscues here from the Crusaders so far, but again, this is their first game against a real women's indoor soccer team.
Yeah, I can tell. You can tell it's their first game, especially they play against a team that have a lot of experience in the league. They won the league last season. So I mean, I think with our team is you can see some of the girls are a little bit nervous. I mean, they just gotta grind through it, and then just as the game progress forward.
There's Yvonne Hayes, the former UCF Knight, gets off to Brianna Solis. It's intercepted. Comes right back for Lopez now. Niedermeyer plays it here. Is Yvonne Hayes for the shot. It's just wide again. Olivia Gonzalez clattering into a challenge, and it will be a free kick going back to the Americans.
We had so far we had two clear opportunity in front of the goal so far.
And a lot of shots over the top from Memphis, but so far Yvonne Hayes, the first signing for this women's team for the Crusaders, given the two opportunities. Andrea Lopez is looking to play it, but it's going to be a restart now. The thing with this being the first game is everyone's kind of learning on the go. Memphis, they know their stuff. They've been in the league for a year. Memphis, or Orlando, or Central Florida, I'll get it right eventually. Plus the referees are kind of learning on the go as well. So there's going to be some sort of learning process here.
Yes, it is, especially for me, just being around the team, being like go to training and stuff, and learning like a different way to play. So I know it's soccer, but it's totally different from the 11v11 side of the game. But yeah, so like you said, it's a learning process for our players, and then eventually they will get it as the season progresses.
Here's Mello, and for Yvonne Hayes. Got some numbers going forward. Plays it off now for Nicole DePerna. Battles right at the edge. Popped in, and it is Yvonne Hayes. the first goal in Central Florida Crusaders history, and it is the first signing for the women's team. Yvonne Hayes, the UCF grad, who gets it.
That was a nice finish from Yvonne.
She was knocking on the door once, twice, third time lucky. And Orlando, against the defending champions, leads 1-0. The question is now, how can Memphis respond? You know they're going to. They've already had some bites of the apple, but haven't really gotten the full-on bite, as there's a foul there right at the edge. That's Bruna Liera. She actually scored the first goal in women's professional indoor soccer history back last year. So she's got that to her credit. One of the better strikers in the league as well from last year. Here's Sydney Niedermeyer, the University of Florida grad assistant, as well as former Nova Southeastern and Temple University player. She turns it over and wins it back for the moment. And Charlotte corner. Popped up and out of play. Last off of Louise McGirt.
You can tell our players kind of like a little bit more relaxed now, the way they're moving.
Score the goal is all,
yeah.
just kind of get the nerves out of you.
Yeah.
Battle up against the boards, and Olivia Gonzalez gets taken down, but she committed the foul beforehand. Here's Angel Haley, the goalkeeper of the year in the NISL last year. It's turned over. Here's Bridget Callahan, another former Knight player. Gets taken down right at the yellow line, so it'll be a free kick coming for the Crusaders. Good opportunity for the Central Florida team to practice their set piece opportunities. A lot of people think that, you know, indoor and outdoor, very similar. You know, if you can play outdoor, you can play indoor, right? No, that's not necessarily the case. There's so many different learning curves that you have to go through. As Yvonne Hayes, ooh, that's a dangerous challenge, and that might be our first blue card, and it is. Yvonne Hayes, first player booked in Crusaders history, so she scores first, she's booked first. You know, it's funny, when it comes to Yvonne Hayes, she's been playing indoor for a lot of time over at XL Soccer World Orlando, which is the home of Crusaders training, just as a fun time. And I talked to a lot of the guys who played against her, and they get bullied by her.
Yeah, she is. She's a bully. I mean, a good bully though. But the lucky, I'm lucky enough, so I always play on her team, so I don't get to experience that. But yeah, she's always.
And that's another blue card. Sydney Niedermeyer going into the book. And now the Crusaders are down 2 players with a penalty kick coming up.
This is not good.
Like I said, there's a lot of learning curves within this team, and there's going to be a lot to figure out. And this is just one of those examples where the Crusaders are going to have somebody step up. Now, for those who are not familiar with the indoor game, once the goal is scored by the Memphis Americans, then the power play is over. The players come back on, and it's back to full strength. But until then, it's a 2-minute section per player. So you got to survive. And now it's going to be up to Kelsey Keown, one-on-one with Michelle Mello, and she scores it. And it's 1-1. So the penalty comes back to haunt the Crusaders, as now they are back level terms with the defending champions. Niedermeyer's back in. Meanwhile, Yvonne Hayes still serving her penalty. And Maudsley taken down. That's another blue card. We've got 3 blue cards in the last 2 minutes.
And imagine this is only first quarter.
A very physical game. Well, now it's back to even for both teams because they're both down a player. So 4v4 on the outfield, 5v5 if you count the goalkeepers. So we'll see how the Crusaders end up playing this one out. Raji now. Played down, looking for Bridget Callahan, and it's intercepted. Bruna Leira. Taken down, intercepted by Brianna Solis. Here's Nicole DePerna. Solis to her left, gets it off to Bree. Tries to play it central, stays in play. Raji plays it over top. Solis can't quite get it, and eventually grabbed by Angel Haley. Former University of Montevallo goalkeeper. And one of the best in the league. She's, and I quote their head coach, Corey Adams, an absolute beast in goal. This one's right off the wall. Raji gets a touch to it. Solis had DePerna going on the other way, but couldn't get it to her. Raji for Callahan now. Bridget now for Grace. Looking forward. Played down the line. Here's DePerna. Outside the boot. Pass! And it's just over top by Solis. So close to getting back up top. But now Yvonne Hayes is back in, so the power play for the Crusaders is released. Raji pops it up. It's a dangerous one. Mello, instead of using her hands, pops it out of play. At the moment, at least, Raji takes it down. Now down the line and out of play. Grace just being a little too cute with it in some very dangerous spots. You have her trying to play it on the ground in her own penalty area. At that point, just kind of clear it downfield. Now, do you know about the 3-line rule, B?
Yeah, I do. I kind of do a little bit, just being around training session. So, off a goal kick, the keeper can actually throw it past the 3 lines, but on the build-up, if the ball is played on the ground, so the defender is not allowed to kick it past the 3 lines on the opposite side. Correct.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, now you know. And in the meantime, it's going to be a free kick coming for the Crusaders. Our referee got hit in the head in the process. So Bree Solis will take this for Central Florida. Takes a shot. It actually pops in. No, it does not. It edges the goal line. Instead, goes back the other way, and Michelle Mello ends up grabbing it off the goalkeeper throw from Haley, and Mello now throws it downfield. Olivia Gonzalez chasing down Charlotte Corner. Corner comes away with it. Intercepted by Niedermeyer. And back with the Crusaders. Good little touch there by Bridget.
Bridget is so good on the ball. It's fun to watch her during training session.
Got some professional experience as well. No 1-2 with Olivia Gonzalez. She can't quite get the shot away. Goalkeeper is down. Here's Bridget Callahan. Can't quite get it up. And it's going to be taken down. Looked like a maybe a handball. Maybe Gonzalez was claiming for it, but instead Angel Haley going for the long throw. Mello's going to have it and just pop it up. That goes out of play. It'll be a free kick coming for the Crusaders. It's been a fun atmosphere here so far. Goal apiece between the two teams. Is an early restart here for the Crusaders. What do you make of the atmosphere for the first game?
I think it's a good crowd, especially this is our first game. It's good to see there's a lot of people come out and support the women's teams.
Absolutely. Got the men's game coming up right after this one. So if you haven't noticed, the clock continues to run and run and run. There is no stoppage unless it's for a goal, I believe. And so this goes quick. You know, we started at 2 o'clock, just after 2 o'clock, and we're almost through the first quarter. Another 15-minute quarter, then halftime, and then we're right through it. The men's players have already started arriving. Coming to check out the players they practice with every day, as both the men's and women's teams practice on the same field at the same time. Nicole DePerno gets away with it right into the chest of Angel Haley, who quick distribution, but Niedermeyer gets a head on it, and it stays in play. Maudsley almost getting to it. Played down the line and taken Lauren Sobel, another UCF player. Didn't play for UCF, played club soccer here for the Knights. That one blasted over top by Cheyenne Smith. Smith, one of the bigger players in terms of height on this field. Definitely a very physical presence on the defensive end. Raji playing it for Sobel now. Trying to play it down the line, it's intercepted. at least for the moment. Maudslay coming away with it. Taken back by the Americans. Battling on the boards is Sobel. Taken down just at the edge and cleared away for the moment by Yvonne Hayes. And Yvonne's going to be earning a free kick for the Crusaders. Well, that'll do it for the first quarter. It is blown by, B. I don't know about you, but that has been a crazy first quarter. 1-1 our score. We'll take a quick break, be back with the second quarter here as the NISL gets underway in Orlando. All right, back here for the second quarter of the Crusaders and Memphis Americans game. Here on the NISL Broadcast Network Soccer Sunday. Again, Austin David here with men's player BTLO Jean-Jacques, former Haitian men's national team player, of course, as well. Been through it all, has Mr. B, haven't you?
I'll say yes.
And now you're here.
Yeah, it's it's been a quiet journey. And
That's the fun thing. A lot of these players, not only from the women's side, but the men's side, they all have stories to tell. They've all been places. Soccer has taken them on various journeys. Andrea knocked down. Olivia Gonzalez blasts it home, and the Crusaders take a 2-1 lead. Well, there you go. The University of Florida alum getting the Crusaders back on top. So you got a UF alum and a UCF alum having scored the goals so far. Nice little mix, if you will. Well, teams have switched sides, as we have already noticed, but little back heel, great little 1-2. Couldn't get the shot on target. Olivia Gonzalez with a back heel stab away. Raji can't quite get it away. It's at the edge. Michelle Mello grabs it at the very end, luckily. Right back into it though. It's centered, and that might be a foul. No, Lauren Sobel gets away with one. Player still down for Memphis was Kelsey Keown, but she's now, oh, it went through her legs. She was right at the edge of the area with only Mello to beat, but she couldn't quite get there. Instead, it's Lauren Duran who gets away with it. Crusaders not back on defense, and that's a handball on Bridget Callahan. Right at the edge, and Mello can't get to it, and we're back level. It's Louise McGirt. All the way back. Going to be intercepted and blasted over. Andrea Lopez trying a half volley from midfield. But if you don't try it, you never know. Back and out and over. Free kick coming for the Americans again. Memphis going to get a handle on this game. Crusaders have shown some grit. Here's Olivia Gonzalez again looking for a brace and shoots it. It's saved beautifully. Angel Haley gets on top of that one and eventually grabs the ball. The edge, Niedermeyer pins it between her legs and manages to get it away, but it's going to be out of play, so free kick coming for the Americans.
It's so tricky to me how the goalkeeper from Memphis is using the wall on the restart.
She knows how to use it. That's the thing. It's a lot of these players from Memphis, they played a full season last year. They've got that on top of the Crusaders. It's so different playing at XL comparatively to here. The ball hits different. The field is bigger. The field, you know,
a lot of space to cover.
Exactly. There's one thing about practicing on a small field. It's one thing about playing on a bigger field. It doesn't hit quite the same.
Two different things.
Head-to-head collision. Nicole DePerna tries to turn. It's going to be grabbed by Angel Haley again. All the way back to Michelle Mello. just like that, Memphis have taken the lead. And it is Bruno Liera. Well, for the first time this game, which is also something to say, the Crusaders now trail 3-2. Off the wall, almost finding Maudsley. Niedermeyer chasing down. Mello taking a little bit too much time. Maudsley now 3-on-2 break here for the Crusaders. Gets it off for Yvonne George. Yvonne Hayes and Maudsley scores, and it's level again.
The game, so obviously the lady was down, one down a goal, and then now they come in and tied it.
Lorna Maudsley, the girl from England, works over at XL Soccer as well, getting herself on the board. Great little header off the boards as well. Again, hanging tough with the defending champions. That's all you can ask for your first game. And that's going to be another foul, and Grace Raji's going to get a blue card. Well, so far, it's been Niedermeyer and Raji, both center backs, both getting blue cards so far. Not what you really want to see. And the Crusaders are going to have to defend back on the power play again. And we're actually going to have a timeout here by Memphis, so both teams will have a chance to draw up a little game plan here. So as you can see over on the pitch itself, you see both Memphis talking to their coach, Corey Adamson, but on hanging out, waiting for things to happen. Now we need the timer to be reset, and there it is. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Top of the arc, it's blocked, or at least for the moment. And Niedermeyer gets called for the foul. Only some clumsily tackles so far in this one. Michelle Mello, great save over top. Good reaction save. And you have players from all over. Michelle Mello yelling at her players to get in position. And it's going to be in. Power play broken, and it's Louise McGirt again. Be instantaneous, but it's a learning lesson.
It's tough too when you play down one player, so
especially when they're. I mean, Memphis was going quick.
Yeah, and
don't let him set up.
On the field too.
That's the wrong goal celebration lights, folks. Unfortunately, the home team did not score. Here's Here's Lauren Sobel now. Plays it on the ground. Raji back in, gets it for Yvonne Hayes. Both players go down in a heap. Now for Olivia Gonzalez. Olivia trying to play it through, and there's only white shirts there. Sobel gets bodied off the ball, but Raji comes away with it. Grace gets it away, and Sobel gets it off the wall. Has it taken away again. The physicality starting to emerge here. Popped over top by Michelle Mello, and it's again McGirt, who was completely unmarked. Counterattack opportunity now for the Crusaders. Olivia Gonzalez gets it off for Yvonne Hayes. Yvonne gets tripped up, and it's going to be a free kick for the Crusaders. No card, however. But a set-piece opportunity nonetheless.
And hopefully we can take advantage of this set pieces like the Memphis team did quite a couple times.
Brianna Solis takes it right off the top of the wall, and it's going to be almost. Yvonne Hayes made an attempt for it, but Angel Haley comes away with it. Andrea Lopez trying to battle at the end there. Kristen Sparks plays it on the line, and it's going to be just missed again. Michelle Mello with a little kick save and manages to keep it away. Crusaders just missing their marks here, and Mello got to settle things down here for the Crusaders. And that's not one way to do it. It's intercepted. Lopez tripped up as she wins the ball. Back for the Americans. Played down the line. Solis volleyed out of play. And this is where you need a line change here for Central Florida just to get some new fresh bodies in there. It really does take a lot out of you. You don't realize how much it takes to play, just a couple minute shifts, but it really is so much more intensive than outdoor.
It is. Especially you go in for like 50 seconds, a minute or 50 seconds or a minute, and then you think you're not doing a lot of work, but it's a lot of running in between, and then that's why there's a lot of subs, and then you have to keep rotating players.
Big throw here by Haley, headed down by Niedermeyer. Kiara Montenegro in for the Crusaders now. And she wins the ball back. It's just kind of a trip in the midfield. Here is Cheyenne over top. Down now and out of play. Folks, welcome in live here as we are just almost at halftime between the Central Florida Crusaders and the Memphis Americans. My name is Austin David here with men's player and former Haitian national team player BTLO Jean-Jacques. It is 4-3. You've missed an action-packed first half. Yvonne Hayes scoring the first ever goal for the Crusaders. And then it's been back and forth since. The Memphis Americans scoring 2 straight goals to go up 2-1. And then it's been back and forth since. And now the Crusaders trailing 4-3 with just a tick over 2 minutes to go in this second quarter. Here is Yvonne Hayes, the goal scorer, just missing out on the ball. Sydney Niedermeyer heading it down, looking for Nicole DePerna, and it's going to be out of play. Here's Yvonne Hayes right at the edge of the area, pokes it over top. Just battling at the edge there against Charlotte Corner. That has been a fun battle so far. Charlotte Corner and Yvonne Hayes, both very physical players and both really battling it out for the ball. Callahan. Olivia Gonzalez, another goal scorer for the Crusaders. Right at the edge of the area, poked over by Grace Raji, and that will stay in play. Here's Olivia Gonzalez. She was wide open. Ends up being blocked anyways by Angel Haley, but it's going to be a blue card coming for Cheyenne Smith. So a power play opportunity coming for the Crusaders.
I think the ref could have let that play go because it was a chances opportunity for the Crusaders. We won one-on-one, the striker versus the keeper.
Well, it'll be a power play coming. So for the last minute 22, basically, is when the Crusaders will have a player advantage. Here's Bridget Callahan, the former Orlando Pride player. Of course, a number of Pride players actually in attendance this afternoon. Always great to see women's soccer supporting women's soccer, and it's poked home by Nicole DePerna. And just seconds after the power play is active.
Before they score that goal.
Good little indoor goal. By that I mean
You can
using
that.
the walls.
Yeah.
Well, there is such thing as, a good goal and a good indoor goal, because there's so many differentiating pieces where you have the walls that play into effect. Speaking of the walls, that one pokes over top. 51 seconds to go in this second quarter. That one grabbed by Michelle Mello. Looking for options. Here's Bridget Callahan. Raji now. Tries to play it through the lines. Here's come all the way back for Mello. 36 seconds and counting. Raji now. Tries to play it down the line. Maudsley. Rides one challenge, gets it off. Here's Yvonne Hayes looking for the opportunity, and it's going to be blocked away. Back for Callahan. Raji plays it for Hayes again. Poked into the middle. It's through traffic, and it's going to be taken away. Yvonne Hayes quick to run back for it. She is everywhere, Yvonne Hayes. Right off the hands, and that with 6 seconds left will be a free kick coming for the Crusaders.
At the end of this quarter, you can tell our players starting to get a rhythm from the way that they're moving the ball.
It's almost a shame that the quarter's about to end.
Yeah.
Well, here's Grace Raji. 5 seconds and counting. It's off the back of the head of Olivia Gonzalez. Kiara Montenegro can't get a shot off, and that is the end of the quarter. Almost an opportunity for the Crusaders to take the lead right at the end, but instead, the newbies going into halftime tied against the defending champions of the NISL. You can't ask for more than that, B.
You can't. Especially play against a team that have so many experience, and then the fact that they won the league last year, and then you come here and then you tie with them in the first half. It's unbelievable.
Well, the biggest question now will be, how do they respond in the second half? As the game wears on, as you get tired, as you start getting into a bit uncharted territory, the veteran team, they've been there before. They have had these experiences. The Crusaders have not. And that'll be the big test to see how that plays out over the last couple minutes. So with that, we will take a break and come back in 15 minutes with the second half of the Crusaders and the Americans here with NISL Soccer Sunday. And welcome back for the second half between the Central Florida Crusaders and the Memphis Americans. My name's Austin David here with former Haitian national team player BTLO Jean-Jacques, and we have quickly gotten underway as the Central Florida Crusaders are looking to break the deadlock, which they just got about a minute ago in game time, shall I say. Michelle Mello makes the very quick save. So B, give me your thoughts overall in the first half. What do you think the Crusaders did well, and what do you think they need to work on coming into this one?
I think defensively we're doing pretty okay. So one thing that I would like for them to do a little bit more, which they're starting to do at the end of the first half, is keep the ball and then the movement of the ball. So I would want to see them just keep the ball a little bit more and then pass and move, and then obviously hopefully the opportunity will come.
Opportunity for Nicole DePerna, just a little bit too wide. Way back for the Americans in goal now. And it goes out of play, so we'll get a restart right at the edge. Top of the box now, opportunity for the Crusaders, or sorry, the Americans. Kelsey Keown lays it off. It's a slow roller, and Grace Raji manages to get it. Nicole DePerna, great little box out. Tries to clear it downfield. Callahan steps in, wins the ball back, and now Bridget on the run. This has it taken right off her foot by Bruna Lera. All the way back and out of play again. All the way back again. Angel Haley now. Turned right back over and blocked. Great block again by Charlotte Corner. You know what? Lauren Sobel almost scored from midfield. It chipped right over the crossbar and out. If you're playing the crossbar challenge, well, she's a winner. But unfortunately, that does not count for anything in indoor. So it feels like this is a style of game where that could, like, it's like a 2 extra point goal or something if you hit the crossbar. But
yep.
Because indoor soccer in and of itself is somewhat of a gimmick, but it's fun. Like it's a merging of hockey and soccer in a very, very unique way. This was back in the 70s when the Memphis Americans first existed in the original indoor leagues. This is the revitalization of this team. And back in the 70s, it was all the rage. I mean, you have some old school folks that are still into it, as Michelle Mello makes the save there.
And another thing that made that league so unique is you get to play and then listen to the music at the same time.
Yeah. Makes it much more entertaining for everybody. It is. Michelle Mello manages to grab it. Chiara Montenegro has it taken away off her foot. So Bell and Mello. Mello gets taken out, and it's a goal. Goodness gracious. And I believe that was Lauren Odino. No, excuse me, that was Kristen Sparks who got the goal. And now the Americans are back up again. Out of play again. Now the Crusaders are back in the same place that they were before. And that one popped up and eventually play. 5 minutes into this quarter, it's 5-4. a handball. It is. It's going to be a penalty for the Crusaders. So about a minute after they concede, it's not going to be an opportunity. It's not going to be a penalty. It's going to be a shot from the inside arc. So we will see how this ends up playing out. Yvonne Hayes to take it for the Crusaders. Yvonne scores it! Tie game again! The wall just opened up, and Yvonne Hayes scores her second of the game, and it is 5-5 with plenty to play for.
Yep, a lot of time left. That was a nice strike by Yvonne to tie that game.
So for those just joining us, a goal apiece in the first quarter, 3 goals apiece in the second quarter, and so far a goal apiece in the third. It has been end-to-end action here at the Addition Financial Arena. The foul just at the edge. Headed down, Michelle Mello makes a save, kicks it away for the moment. Laura Maudsley comes away and clears up the mess. At least for the last couple of seconds, it's going to be out of play, and it's going to be a corner. And the boards have collapsed, folks. That is incredibly unfortunate, but we're going to have to take a minute to fix this up. So that's not great. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and take a quick break here. We'll come. All right, back here. Boards are fixed, at least for now. Hopefully they hold up. 5-5 our score. Shot goes over top and out of play. Unfortunately, during the goal celebration, it looks like the lights went out over near the goal for Michelle Mello, so it's a bit dark on that side. The hope is that we can get those lights back on soon, at the very least. In the meantime, Memphis, great save by Michelle Mello again. Outrunning is Olivia Gonzalez. Kiera Montenegro can't win the battle, but at least gets the ball back for the Crusaders. Mello throws it out of play. No, it eventually goes out of play. It takes a little bounce on the inside of the ball. All the way in, a bicycle kick opportunity, as it was Louise McGirt looking for a hat trick, in fact. And the lights have come on. McGirt pushing Mello into goal, so that does not count, thankfully. Ball headed down, Callahan gets underneath it. Eventually, it's going to come back for the Americans. So Bell and Callahan, now 4 players at the boards. Kiera Montenegro can't keep it. It's instead here for Bruna Leera, who's fouled at the edge of the area, and it'll be a free kick coming for the Americans.
It's a free kick for the Memphis team right now.
Kelsey Keown is getting ready to take it. He's got a stoppage in play for something. I'm not sure what.
He's subbing right now.
Makes sense. will hold for another moment.
So far, we are so good at defending set pieces so far. Let's see how that one will go.
Kelsey Keown hets it down, and you have just experienced your first commentator's curse, as Memphis have taken the lead right back. Lauren Odino, I believe, or it was Cheyenne Smith. Cheyenne Smith gets the goal, and the Americans are back up 6-5. B, don't feel bad. I have been there many a time before. You say something, and then it happens the other way.
Yeah, I guess you can say that's a curse.
Well, once again, the Crusaders battling back from down behind. Bree Solis leaves it for Olivia Gonzalez as she blasts it. It's blocked. In some pain, however, is the defender that ended up blocking it. Niedermeyer gets it poked away. As Keown is taken down. And it's another blue card for Yvonne George, a.k.a. Yvonne Hayes, a.k.a. number 3. Gotta get used to calling her Hayes, not George. Formerly known as Yvonne George.
Defensively, I think the Crusaders team need to be a little bit more patient defensively.
Kelsey Keown still down for the Americans. Meanwhile, it will be, I believe Yvonne Hayes got the blue card, so she is still on the field while they're sorting everything out. So the question is, who is going to be serving the penalty? Well, 5:05 left in the third quarter. Still plenty of time for both teams to figure things out, but it has been a very back and forth affair. And very quickly to go down who scored. Yvonne Hayes opened it up with 8:51 in the first. Kelsey Keown off a penalty kick tied it up. And Olivia Gonzalez gave the Crusaders back the lead in the second quarter, but Louise McGirt scored it to make it 2-2. We are back underway. Bruna Lera scored to make it 3-2 Memphis, and then Laura Maudsley scored to tie it again. Louise McGirt for her second of the day made it 4-3 in the second, and then Nicole DePerna got it to tie it at 4. And so far, it's been Kristen Sparks here in this quarter who scored the first one, then Yvonne Hayes scored her second.
And this was a tough situation for us right now, defending against 5 players on the field. So we have 4 right now.
Yep, on the power play for the next minute and a bit. Excuse me, it's a 5-minute power play. Played through. DePerna unable to get to it. And that one is well out of play. It actually all the way back almost towards us. Here way in the back. So it'll be a top of the arc opportunity coming for the Crusaders.
Hopefully we can tie the game.
Opportunity for a shorthanded goal potentially. DePerna off the crossbar. Maudsley tried to jump it. Instead, it's an opportunity for a counter. DePerna blocks it. And the Crusaders are back in their defensive shape. Shot from distance, it's into the stands, and well, you're not getting that ball back. That one's stuck up there, at least for the time being. It went perfectly inside the hole of the handrail. Again, you should get points for something like that. That's impressive.
Well, that's a hole that's the league can add into it.
Not every arena is the same. Maudsley clears. Back downfield it goes. Maudsley chasing down. It's popped up in the air, and it's going to be a battle in the midfield. Montenegro's now underneath it for the Crusaders, and that goes out of play for a Central Florida free kick. Hectic times right at the top of the arc. be DePerna to reset for the Crusaders, and she immediately turns it over. Maudsley battling for it, almost takes out DePerna. In fact, she does. Takes a nice little deflection off the referee. Battling now is Brunellera. Comes down now for McGirt. Odino fires it off the boards. Popped up and stays in play. Raji underneath it. Trying to shield for Mello and instead gets pulled down. And instantaneously coming in is Sydney Niedermeyer to her defense. We talked about the physicality, B, and that's pretty typical for indoor soccer, just to have those similar moments.
It is, and I like the fact that just being like that new team into the league, and then the fact that the girls, the ladies are not backing back down to a lot of pressure and a lot of physical aspect from the Memphis team.
It'll be up to the referees to kind of control this game a little bit more. Brianna Solis and Olivia Gonzalez battling for it. Comes now here for Bruna Lera. Lera again, looking for opportunities. Solis misses the challenge, but it's over top anyway. And the power play has been killed off successfully. Yvonne George is back in. Minute 22 and counting. 6-5 our score, thanks to Cheyenne Smith. Ball back out of play right at midfield for a free kick for the Crusaders. Once again, just a reminder, once this game is over, the men will be playing. Tries to thread it through, and instead it's an interception. Another counterattack opportunity, but Olivia Gonzalez tracking back and doing excellent in terms of the defense.
That was a good recovery run from Olivia.
Niedermeyer battling again. Trying to get it off her feet, she does. Solis plays it forward for Olivia Gonzalez. Gonzalez misses. George, Hayes with the header and just misses. The clock continues to run, 30 seconds to go. Might be one last opportunity here for the Americans, but that might be it for our third quarter. Still one to go. Big throw here from Angel Haley. All the way back for Michelle Mello. One chance for the Crusaders, perhaps. Mello looking, instead gets it for Raji. Raji was not quite ready for it, and instead it's turned over. And that's going to be a goal for the Americans. An avoidable one for the Crusaders to give up. Just did not know what to do in the last couple of seconds. They rushed it, gave it up, and Louise McGirt gets a hat trick off of that.
We still have one more quarter to go, so it's not over yet.
Just a heartbreaking goal to give away right at the end of the quarter. You're only down one. Now you go into the last quarter down two. And that's just mental mistakes. You get tired. You don't think quite much. Everything's going quickly, and those things can happen. But again, this is a learning experience for this team. We're going to take a quick break and be back here in just a minute here on Sunday Night Soccer.
Where is the second team located? A, Nashville. B, Tampa.
final quarter of action here at the Addition Financial Arena on the campus of the University of Central Florida. Austin David here with former Haitian national team player BTLO Jean-Jacques. Crusaders down 2. They conceded a last-second goal in the third quarter. Luis McGirt getting a hat trick for the Americans, as now the Crusaders are battling to get back into the game. They've been back and forth through the entire third quarter. They just let up that one goal right at the end. And now conceding a little bit more possession.
And you have the last quarter of the game right now, so just you have to be a little bit focused, a little bit more, and then defensively you gotta be tighter, and then trying to minimize Memphis from scoring opportunity, and then see if you can come up and score 2 goals and even a third goal.
How important is it to balance the fact that you're only down 2 goals, you're not down more, and to not rush trying to get back into the game? You've got 15 minutes, you've got time, and the more you rush, the more things kind of get away from you.
And it's indoor game, so you have 15 minutes to play. You know players gonna get tired, and then that's when you need to control the ball a bit more, and then be patient, and hopefully the goals will come.
Well, this is an opportunity now for the Americans. Top of the arc shot. It's going to be played off and played up. That was not what Charlotte Corner, or excuse me, that was Lauren Odino wanted. And now we wait for the ball. There are some balls flying around. Just got to wait for the ball to come back. The funny thing about this game is that the ball can fly anywhere. There's only glass behind the goals. You never know what can happen. Niedermeyer just absolutely blasts it, and it's right into the hands of Angel Haley, but that's a 3-line violation. So it'll be a yellow line free kick coming now for the Americans. And well, ever since that goal that they conceded, the Crusaders just have not had anything going. Olivia Gonzalez blocks that shot. Yvonne Hayes now tries to go through the wickets of Angel Haley, but the goalkeeper of the year from 2022, excuse me, coming up with a massive save. But it's not over yet, as we still got a free kick corner opportunity. It'll be Bridget Callahan to take. Bridget looking for options, just tries to play it through, and Niedermeyer's going to come away with it. And that's another Andrea Lopez long shot that goes over top. That's the 3rd time she has tried that in this game. But again, if you don't try it, you never know.
Then again, the Crusaders team is not looking to combine, which is, if you're looking at the second goal that we score or third goal that we score, when we get the ball and move it and then get into the attacking third and then score.
We've got a blue card, and I'm not sure exactly what happened with that. But a blue card has been shown to one of the Memphis players, I believe. In fact, it was Molly Martin who has been shown a blue card, and now a power play opportunity here for the Crusaders. I did not see what happened.
Patient and movement of the ball.
Olivia Gonzalez centers it off. DePerna underneath it, just trying to get there and can't. Not a 3-line violation as it hit before the yellow line. Callahan back with it now. She's sending Maudsley forward. Lorna trying to get it past, just can't. Great job by Kelsey Keown. She has been everywhere on both sides of the ball. Good little combination play here. DePerna off the wall and in eventually by Olivia Gonzalez. And the Crusaders have taken advantage of the power play and are back within 1.
That's a goal.
And unfortunately for Memphis, Angel Haley is shaken up after the play. That was a loose ball right at the edge, and Angel Haley took a hit right at the end. Head coach Corey Adamson and trainer for the Crusaders, Lloyd Knutson, heading over to check on them.
Hopefully she's okay, because if you're looking at the bench, they don't have a backup keeper.
I don't think so. They may have a field player that can play as goal. They do have another goalkeeper on roster, Shanoa Banks. Question is, did she travel with the team? And that I do not know. And in the meantime, the Crusaders are within 1. But the worry becomes the health of Angel Haley, who has been an absolute rock in the back.
Then again, Austin, if you see that last goal that we just scored, it was just ball moving, passing and moving. Then
great movement, great build up into the attack, and that's what you want to see if you're Tom Traxler. You want to see that build up, and you have a lot of players that have played together in the past before. Yvonne Hayes, Bridget Callahan, you saw that nice little combination play. That comes from years of just playing indoor with each other. You know, they're both UCF alums, but they're very far apart from when they actually attended UCF at the time.
Yep.
But again, the worry becomes Angel Haley. She is still down. So we'll go ahead and take a step away here as she continues getting treatment. Again, score is 7-6 in favor of Memphis, but all thoughts with Angel Haley as she continues receiving treatment. We'll be right back. Hey folks, back here at the Central Florida Crusaders home opener. We are taking a moment for an injury timeout for the Memphis goalkeeper. We will keep you updated as to her condition, but we are taking a break here, so stay tuned. The fourth quarter action between the Crusaders and the Memphis Americans will continue momentarily. All right, back here at the Addition Financial Arena. Angel Haley, the goalkeeper for the Memphis Americans, being stretchered off. Just precautionary, I've been told. She can feel everything. She's laughing, kind of joking around with the staff, but as a precaution, she's getting over to the hospital just as a head and neck injury precaution. And so with that, we wish her the best of luck, and our prayers up for her that nothing is wrong with her at the very least. So in the meantime, unfortunately for Memphis.
Yeah, we hope everything is okay with her. That was a long break, so hopefully things it's not too bad for her, and then she got to go home tomorrow as well. So
yeah,
hopefully she'll be able to do that.
Here's the hope. Thoughts are with Angel Haley. In the meantime, Memphis is going to have Lauren Odino as their backup goalkeeper, their defender from the field level. Immediately a 3-line violation, and with 11 minutes to go, and the Crusaders down 1 with Memphis without their goalkeeper, there is an opportunity here.
Now that the Memphis team don't have the starter goalkeeper, so I think it's a good opportunity for Crusaders team to now take advantage of that and then come and tie the game and then hopefully get a couple more goals to finish the game and win it.
Odino, who started as a defender, comes right out and punches the ball away, so it'll be a top-of-the-arc opportunity for the Crusaders once again. Here is Bridget Callahan, fakes the shot, passes it off Yvonne Hayes, is out of play. Quick line change as Kiara Montenegro is in. Excuse me, Brianna Solis is in. Shot is up and over top. You also got to wonder, just for Memphis' sake, I mean, your starting goalkeeper goes out, has to get stretchered off. What does that do to you emotionally and mentally?
I think mentally it kind of like playing the player's head. You don't have the goalkeeper, the starter goalkeeper, so it kind of play a little bit in their head. Now it's a moment for them to be strong mentally and then trying to keep playing and then not to think about it too much.
Yeah, this is going to be very tricky, as again, Lauren Odino is not a goalkeeper, and they're just trying to survive. They're up 7-6. So here's Brianna Solis now. Callahan tried to center it off. It's actually blocked by Odino. Counterattack opportunity now for the Americans. Shot is in! Molly Martin! Despite everything going against them, the Memphis Americans have backed up a 2-goal lead here with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Well, that's her first goal of the game. She's been threatening all afternoon. And now the Crusaders are back down 2. Well, if anything, Memphis has come out of that break with renewed vigor. And look, the more energetic team. Back with Michelle Mello now. Plays it off for Niedermeyer, but it's too far away from her. Shot is taken off the boards. It's a follow-up opportunity now for Sparks. Black by her opposite number, Sobel, and Michelle Mello ends up grabbing it. Tries to go quickly. DePerna gets a touch on it, but can't control it. Cheyenne Smith now. Liera blocked by Montenegro's back. DePerna plays it off. Opportunity now. Solis going through 2. Great touch by DePerna. Looks forward. Montenegro is there. She's taken off her foot. There's not any attacking presence for the Crusaders right now. Montenegro is all by her lonesome. Just can't really do anything with that. Solis plays it forward. Goalkeeper is well off her box and in out of her area, but Crusaders can't take advantage of it. Niedermeyer eventually just clears it downfield, but again, more physicality from this Americans team as they are really, really hounding them.
Memphis sub goalkeeper is doing pretty good so far. As you can see, she can step, and when the Crusaders team is trying to attack to break their attacking momentum. So, and she's pretty decent with her feet too.
Montenegro again with the block. Solis can't quite get there. I think the Crusaders need a little line change here, need to refresh a little bit. And that's exactly what they're going to do.
You had 7 minutes to go, and then you're in fourth quarter, so a lot of tired legs. So that is the moment where subs is gonna be very important now.
So Raji, Hayes, all back in for the Crusaders. Solis battling. Raji looks downfield, and that's going to be a violation. Again, the Crusaders out of that break have just looked kind of listless. Need some more energy. Chipped over top and out of play. And again, the clock continues to run, so all Memphis has to do is continue killing the clock off, and they'll take this game. They don't mind hitting the ball over. It takes time to get the ball back into play. You know, all they have to do is just play keep away.
Just keep the ball and then make the Crusaders team run a little bit.
Exactly. Molly Martin back on the end line, battling with Bridget Callahan. One back by Yvonne Hayes for the moment. Blasted back into the middle. Raji takes it down, getting a bit cutesy with it. Andrea has it taken away. Blocked up and out of play. Again, the clock continues to roll. DePerna back in. Thrown in by Odino. In for Michelle Mello, who quickly grabs it, looks to distribute quickly. Can't quite get it, and it's all the way back for Mello. Again, this is playing right into Memphis's game plan for the last 5 minutes of the game.
Now you up two goals now. All you have to do now is just sit and then invite the Crusaders team to bring the ball forward and then trying to kill them on counter attack.
Exactly. Got to start sending numbers forward. Of course, the sixth attacker is in play as well. Question is, who will that be for the Crusaders? Haven't really seen that so far. Callahan blocks it. Can't quite get to the second ball. He's missing on those second and third balls of the Crusaders this afternoon. Callahan takes it off her face, gets it off for Hayes, tips it off for DePerna and headed away. Excellent job by Lauren Odino, who has she's been in a very precarious situation, but she has handled it very well so far. Crusaders just need to get a shot on goal, and they have not been able to do so since Angel Haley went out with injury. Raji plays it down. Mello gets it away, but it's only right to Cheyenne Smith, who blasted over top, and again, the clock continues to run.
Come back and tie the game and then hopefully win it.
Montenegro passes it back for Niedermeyer. Mello off for Sobel. Takes it off the wall. Maud Slay battling. Sobel whiffs it. And it's going to be off the wall. Sobel following it back up. An opportunity again for Memphis. Here's to finish the game, and they can. And it's Molly Martin with a brace. She scored the last two for the Americans. And it is now 9-6 with the clock continuing to run. It's a tough way for this game to end for the Crusaders. They are continuing on, trying to get back into this, and it's going to be a free kick coming for Central Florida. Quickly taken. Niedermeyer plays it off for Gonzalez. Great little dummy move to get past one, but can't hold the ball. Montenegro battling. Gonzalez can't win it. Played down again. Blocked down. Blocked a second time by Niedermeyer. Taken down by Tadlock. And over top. Again, the clock continues to tick. Crusaders have not had anything going recently in terms of their offense. They're looking to
a little less over than 3 minutes left, so they have to go hard and try to see if they can come at least tie the game.
Well, Gonzalez was taken down. It's a free kick coming for the Crusaders. They need to go quick. There is no time to spend. course, a little bit of gamesmanship there. It's a yellow card. Bruna Leera for time wasting and trying to block the play. She is out for 5 minutes. All right, under 2 minutes to go. Niedermeyer, Callahan. Need to get something on goal, a shot in general, just something, anything. Hayes, Callahan getting tripped up. Maudsley. Gonzalez taken away. Oh, great little move there by Cheyenne Smith. On to the other end, 1:30 to go. You can see those tired legs of Central Florida coming into play in the fourth quarter. A very friendly bounce from the goalkeeper, the referee, excuse me, but Crusaders just can't get onto it.
The ref want to get in the action.
Again, the Crusaders are just kind of playing like it's tied up. They're not really playing with that edge. 1:10 to go. Yeah, I think this one might be over after this goal here. Oh, it's missed. Louise McGirt looking for her 4th of the afternoon, skies it over top. And it's 1 minute left in the game now. Well, Michelle Mello, the clock is ticking. Crusaders need to get something. This fourth quarter has not been a very good one. But like I said, it's the first game against the defending champions. It's going to be a learning lesson for this team. They're going to come back bigger and stronger. DePerna tries to get the shot off, and it's been an excellent job from this Memphis Americans defensively over the last 10 minutes. They have not allowed anything to come from the Crusaders. And that's an unfortunate trip from Lopez. 28 seconds to go. Here's Keown. Played forward. Raji taken down. Lopez, Solis, 13 seconds, at least get a goal or shot on. They're not going to be able to do that. Going to try and see out this game at the very least. Here's Yvonne Hayes, and she's called for the foul. And there's 3 seconds left. Well, the Crusaders hung with them through 3 quarters, but it just got away from them in the 4th. Credit to the Memphis Americans, the defending champions. They have earned this win. And that is it.
And this is unfortunate for our ladies to.
Well, the Central Florida Crusaders with their first game in the NISL fall 9-6 to the Memphis Americans. Again, once again, we wish Angel Haley all the best as she was taken out precautionarily after sustaining an injury to her head and neck area. We wish her all the best. And we wish the Memphis Americans a safe travel back to Memphis. Again, the men's game will be coming up here in just a little bit. Stay tuned here on Sunday Night Soccer here on the NISL Network. Stay with us for the men's game coming up.